Hello and welcome back to the SourceFed Podcast. My name is Bree and joining me today is William Haynes.
Yeah. Boo, boo.
Boo, boo. And yes?
I was going to say something about like being a fighter, but I couldn't really come up with anything.
You could just say I'm a fighter.
I'm a fighter.
Okay. All right. Joining us today is an actual firefighter, Candace Carrizales.
Hi, I'm not. Not a firefighter.
Did you ever think about it though? Like,
but I am
ooh.
Candace. No.
You
I
never
wanted
thought
to.
about it?
I thought about maybe kissing a firefighter, but I don't
Who
want to be a
hasn't?
firefighter.
Who has it? They do the Lord's work. They're actual saints. I would kiss
They're
them
great.
for their work.
Thank
They're
you
great.
for everything you do, but y'all are dumb.
Shout out to firefighters.
How y'all going to run into a burning building? Like, that's real brave. Incredible.
Right? It's so brave.
Like, I would
That's
100% of
crazy,
the
yeah.
time be like, nah, Chief, can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah, that's why you don't. Well,
I don't. I feel like every time I say something extreme like that, I force myself to do the opposite. So I know if there's an opportunity where I need to go in a burning building, I'm going to do it. Just because.
okay.
But now that I've said that, maybe I'm going to do the opposite of that. And maybe nothing will ever burn down and I'll stop existing through the inside.
I think now's as good a time as any to tell you that today's episode of the SourceFed Podcast is brought to you by Helix Sleep.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's for real. They chose us.
And we chose them.
And we chose them. If you go to helixsleep.com, you can answer a few questions based on 4 key preferences, and the result will be a custom sleep profile used to build you the most comfortable, customized mattress you will ever sleep on
That's
for
amazing.
hundreds of dollars
Ooh,
instead
sounds
of
good.
thousands.
That's amazing.
That literally sounds dreamy.
I'm
God,
one of
I'm
those
so
people
tired.
that like to have things really a nice, specific way. And if I had a mattress that was made for me, boy, maybe I'd sleep that night.
Oh, you heard him. Go to helixsleep.com/sourcefed and get $50 off your order. You have 100 nights to try it out, and if you don't love it, they will pick it up for free and give you a 100% refund, no questions asked.
That's incredible.
Wow.
100 days? Who knows what even kind of person you're going to be? You're going to be used to sleeping in that bed. You're going to keep it.
Yeah, you're not going to return that
You ever
bed.
seen those commercials of that guy that's like, you're going to like the way you look? I was always like, how do you know?
Yeah.
What if I got issues with that? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
he doesn't know me.
It's the same thing as someone saying, like, smile.
Smile.
You'll look better
Yes.
if you smile. Prettier. You'll look prettier if you smile. It's like, how do you know?
I was on a shoot once and like there was this like executive producer person and she was like, you gotta smile. And I was like, a lot of people wouldn't like to be told that, but I smiled because I'm just a little circus. I'll admit it, I'm a
little
circus monkey.
circus?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
That you're going to do it. Yeah. You're a
yeah.
people pleaser.
Yep, especially up there.
I
Yeah.
often forget to smile. And I remember when my mom started watching like my videos of me when I first started making videos and stuff, she'd always be like, yeah, you need to like smile more. Like, I was like, oh, because it's not my natural.
Yeah,
my
me
face
either.
is just like, oh yeah, I'm chilling now.
Yeah,
This
I
is
do
it.
it now, but when I was younger, up until recently, I like never smiled because like I was all internal. Like now I smile all the time, but like I was internal about it. Like you could feel happy and not smile when you're fucked up like us.
I'm so happy right now. Am I smiling?
Like honestly, yeah.
No,
Like you can
feel
express
good.
all your feelings through your voice and just not feel it at all on your face.
Or in your heart.
No.
Yeah.
You can move your feelings to different places.
Yeah.
You can feel
That's something
things
we
in your
teach you in
brain.
acting class.
like to your foot? Is that what you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You really can.
I can move my
100%.
sadness to
Yeah.
my foot.
I've spent too much time with actors that I totally get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that there's some people who have to act because in like that's something that they were going to do anyway.
Yeah.
And like acting, like going to acting school, like when you learn about it, you have a place to put that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
I want to be an actor.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll play James Bond someday.
You would be a great James Bond.
I think so too.
I
And the
agree.
reason why I want to do it is because I'm not the guy that's supposed to do it. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I wouldn't jump off shit.
it's
ever.
like casting Jonah Hill in like what was that role that he got an Oscar?
Moneyball.
Yeah, something like that where
Yeah.
he was just like super serious and you're like, I would never see him as that role, and
Yeah.
he did so good. He did so well.
It's that flip. You want to be in a movie?
They say comedy acting is the hardest acting. That's what my mom
What?
told me.
I don't think that's true at all.
What does your mom do?
My mom works with little baby kids.
so she knows.
But she knows
though.
a lot about the industry, let me tell you. She's
Yeah?
always telling... No, I don't know.
I've learned through acting that if you want to make other people feel something, you have to do it yourself. And I was, oh God.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. If you want to convey an emotion, like in order for me to do it, to convince people that I'm feeling that way, I have to actually feel it. I did monologues yesterday here.
What?
Just because I wanted to do the most ridiculous thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you came in on the weekend.
Yeah, I was here both days, and I made the most ridiculous monologue.
Okay, well. Oh, we're playing a monologue. Okay, it's playing. It's White Wall. Okay.
Hey man, I really don't know how to tell this to you, but I fucked your bitch. I didn't want to, but she made me. She told me she wanted to get back at you. And I remember something you did a long time ago that I never got back at you for. I built it up in my brain and it became something else entirely, so I fucked her. And in the end, she didn't fuck me because of me. She fucked me because of you. It's always been about you.
I don't know why I did that, but I did.
You're not bad.
Thank you.
You're not a bad actor.
Thank
I
you.
would change the material, like the writing of it,
Yeah.
that, but like it's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really wanted to practice that yesterday. And yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see you in more serious roles.
What are you talking about? I fucked your bitch isn't serious?
It's pretty serious.
But what I learned...
I think the thing was when I was watching it, I was like, okay, it's Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, ha ha ha.
That's what I'm trying to learn is like I nailed being me. I could be me whenever. I don't know how to be somebody else. Like that's
Yeah,
the part about
You could
being-
never
you do.
put yourself in
learn.
anyone else's shoes.
That's the thing. Like I haven't had an opportunity to do that. Like here, like we have to be ourselves every day, so you're gonna learn. But like I really don't. I don't know. I guess I got to try.
You can't even fathom what it would be like to be anything other than who you are.
I guess I could.
Like, what do you think it's like to be me? Like, what do you think?
Oh my
like, let's do
God.
like
Oh my God.
put yourself in my shoes for a second. I know you're saying "oh my God" because you're like, "oh God."
That would be
It
so
would be torture.
different. You have a dog and you got to take care of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I guess I could try though.
Yeah.
Like if we woke up one day and we switched bodies and we were like, we can't tell everybody. We got to find a
We
way
have
to
keep
switch
this.
back.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Can we do a nuclear family sketch where we Freaky Friday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's Freaky Friday.
Oh my God.
That was a movie with Lindsay Lohan.
Can I
and
be the
Gyllenhaal.
mom?
Well,
or
here's
the
a movie
mom
with Jodie
Can I be
Foster
both of your
originally.
moms?
Yes.
Yeah. Candace is our mom.
I'm just
Candace, we should both get on SNL together.
You guys would kill it.
Only both of us though. Like not one of us. Just we got to take both of us.
okay.
Like if you get it and I don't, like you got to be like, hey NBC.
Lauren Michaels, I'm turning this role down because you didn't cast Will
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, whatever you guys want.
Okay. And now that we know what Will did.
Is SNL your end goal?
No.
Yeah, okay. What is your end goal?
Honestly, President of the United States of America.
You could do that.
Yeah.
You could actually do that.
I'm-
I feel you have a better chance at that than becoming the next Bond.
Yeah. Like honestly, like I like do a lot of jokes and I say a lot of bullshit, but I think I could be the president because it's a lot of the same shit. Obama wakes up and goes and reads a teleprompter. I could do that. I've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Like somebody I could write half the scripts and somebody else got to write half the other speeches. But then I'm the type of dude, I'll wake up one morning, be in Rush and be like, thank you, America. And then I'll go home.
Okay, what's your take on foreign policy?
I'll find 5 other dudes that really know what they're doing and I'll ask them.
Great.
That's what it's like being president.
I think you could definitely be president.
I think it's like, honestly, you know a lot, but you also have to find a lot of people who know a lot and they'll come brief you every week and you sit in the meeting and go like this and say, let's do that one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it. I love the speeches. And when bad shit happens, oh my God, I'll be like hurt. I'll love to be hurt for America. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend who thinks Kylie Jenner is going to run for president in the future.
I mean,
she would win. The sad thing
would.
is she would actually win.
she would win. If that's who beats me. Can I be honest? I had a dream about Kylie Jenner like a week ago.
Was it a naughty one?
Yes, but my kind of naughty. Like I never have.
So you guys hugged.
Like almost.
Okay.
Like, I never have. Every time I'm going to have a sex dream, it just doesn't happen. I'm like, oh, I don't have any condoms. Oh, well. Because I'm that kind of person.
Oh my God.
But
you can't even get laid in your dreams?
Not even in my dreams. But this one I had of her, it was like this beautiful, like, abstract scene. It was nighttime, but we were by a train stop and the train was going by and she was in front of it and the lights were on her. It was beautiful. And to me, who, like, I get, like, artsy boners, so that was it for me. I was like, damn. Whew, textures, different ones going in different. Whew, so that was my kind of a sex dream.
Gotcha.
A beautiful shot of a woman. So now I'm into her.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite
I mean,
artist?
I'm into her. I think Kylie Jenner is great. I love the Kardashians. I'm into all of them. I think they're so entertaining.
Yeah.
And
Do you watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
occasionally, yeah. I'm not like religiously watching it every day, but it's like really entertaining. And none of them are like bad. Like none of them are like, I don't think, terrible people.
No.
They're just like kind of not super present and don't know what it's like to not have money, but they're all like, they're very religious and they're like, they seem like nice and just kind of, they are kind of funny too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Full House family. It's like, honestly,
Yeah.
every episode is like, it's like our modern day Brady Bunch, because every episode is so it's not scripted in terms of like what they're gonna say, but
Right.
like every episode's so planned out. It's like, here's the beginning, here's the conflict,
Yeah.
and here's the resolution, and it's like a family value
Totally.
type of lesson. It's like, you know what we learned at the end of the day is we're just a happy family. We love each other, and
It's-
blood is thicker than water. And they say stuff like that, and it's like actually like
I'm like,
an after school
I wish
special.
I had like that big family.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wish I had money.
I wish I was rich and had my own house at 19 years old with
God
2
damn.
dogs and dating Tyga.
You don't want to be dating.
I don't know if
I
you
don't
want to
want
be. Yeah.
That would be
I don't want
the
him.
funniest shit. Oh my God.
Me and Tyga?
I think that's another
Yes.
nuclear family sketch.
Yeah. If
Let's
you got to get
can
the
we
actual Tyga.
Can we get, yeah,
I think
actually
we could.
Tyga.
I
bet
think
we
you could
could.
too. You could just pay him his day rate, which is like $125, and then in LA that's a joke. And then yeah,
And that's just me being like, hey, let's go to lunch. It's on you. And that's the whole sketch.
That's
Candace,
I have great ideas.
I have a lot of love for you. You didn't respond to my message I wrote on your Facebook wall.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
because
here it
was
goes.
dark, dude.
Was it though?
You write on my wall, he said, I would be sad if you died.
Will, what the fuck?
It's true. Is it not true?
Instead, you should write, hey, you're cool. You doing great. Where you're like, I would be sad if you died. And I'm like, everybody would. Every single
would.
one of my
Preach.
Facebook friends would.
They would.
Say something that stands out.
Damn.
Say something that's not kind of dark.
Ooh.
That was my first thought.
I'm already scared I'm going to die all the time. I have OCD. I'm like, if I don't do this, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
You're superstitious.
Everything.
Yeah. I mean, not, it's not a choice. But yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Yeah.
not I mean, I guess no superstition is necessarily a choice. My mom was I told my mom I had OCD this past Christmas because I always knew I had it growing up, but I didn't really realize it until this past year. I was like, oh, this is what it is. Like, because you kind of do weird things in your head and you're like, oh, I don't know what this is. So I told my mom and she's like, oh, your grandma on your dad's side, she would always put salt on all the steps or something to like block the evil spirits. She was like, yeah, she was superstitious. I don't know. It was just funny because she like
Yeah.
related it not directly to OCD, but
Have you been
I don't know.
diagnosed?
no, but I'm.
Are you
it's
considering
very-
like going to see somebody about it? Does it like affect your life?
It
in a-
doesn't affect my life too crazy. It's like
Okay.
Yeah.
it's also something that you've dealt with for so long. It's not something that like it's something that I think I can overcome. Like because I feel like it used to be really bad when I was young, but I can tell myself to like cut it out, stop it.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you're thinking like if I don't do this 4 times in a row, or if I don't put my deodorant on 8 times on each arm, like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna die if I don't do that. So then I can like stop myself, but it's an active thinking process.
Wow.
Yeah. You gotta. What I learned, it was actually when I went to Austin, Texas this year. I learned that for my whole life I thought I was depressed, and that's what was like my issue. But what I realized, I looked into ADHD, and I started learning about that, and I learned that ADHD is something you can have that'll lead to depression. And since then, my life has been better because I learned like what you said, like the thinking process, and I learned that you could actually use it for your benefit. Because our brains are wired differently than most people, and there's nothing we could do about it. And once
Yeah.
you just work with it, sorry, my
Yeah.
hose.
Totally.
Oh, it's his host.
I've been like desperately trying to make jokes about it in my stand-up, and I hear other people's jokes about OCD, and it makes me so happy because I'm like spot on, like you got this, but I haven't been able to come up with a solid
You gotta
but
feel
it.
it.
I can't wait till it happens.
It's gonna
live
happen.
it.
I'm gonna have that banger joke, and everybody with OCD will be like, "Yeah, we get that."
I want to get back out there. I kind of like put my stand up on hold.
Bree told me. Bree and I were
Yeah.
talking about it, and
We were talking shit about
we were talking crap.
Everybody do.
Yeah, you just
Candace
gotta
was
get
like,
out there,
Candace
Yeah.
was like, does Will still do Does he do stand up? And I was like, he did. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he should
Yeah.
get back out there. What's going on?
I think I put too much pressure on myself, and I think I didn't know how to deal with pressure. Like I asked myself to do too much at too young of an age, and I saw all the other comedians around me, and they were like, "Oh, I'm still like I still don't have enough experience," and I realized I wanted to put that on hold because I ran so far that way, I got blind, and now I've decided to run in the opposite direction, and I've opened my mind up to so many more things in life.
Like what?
Ridiculous shit.
I think
Okay.
you're
All
fibbing.
kinds of art.
You're fibbing.
No, William Haynes don't fib.
What art are you exploring right now? I'm so curious.
Self. I think I spent a lot of my life trying to be something specific, and then I decided I'm just gonna be me. And now I don't know what my title is. Like I don't know if I'm like what kind of like if I'm a comedian or whatever. I'm just Will, and it's the same
Your
time.
personality.
Yeah, I'm just me now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not specific, and I like it a
interesting.
lot.
Yeah.
And it just gives me free. I think I feel best in my life when I have the ability to jump and do anything. Because like tomorrow I could just be like, you know what, for the next week, I'm going to start making paper airplanes. And I put all the passion that I would have put into stand-up comedy or whatever I was interested in into making paper airplanes. And it's beautiful to me.
All right. You're
Tight.
doing you. And Candace, you do so much stand-up now. You're like hitting the scene every day.
I do it a few times a week. It used to be more, but
That's a
I kind
lot.
of sometimes you get a little lazy, and it is, so you go through like a lot of waves of it, I feel like, where you're like, I love this is my passion. And it's not that never left. Like, I really love stand-up, but sometimes you're just like, I don't feel like being, like, I don't feel like not being funny.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes you just don't need it. Like, sometimes you'll crush it and you'll be like, I'm the funniest person ever. And then
Yeah.
you'll do bad, and then you're just like, oh, that just made me feel worse. So, like, going out and going to open mics and actually doing it and being active in it is, like, it's not hard going up on the stage and doing it. It's hard for me to like just get motivated to actually go and do it. But I've been in a better cycle recently, and then
I agree.
earlier in the year I was doing it a lot more, and then I wasn't doing it for 6 months before that, and then I was doing it a bunch before that. So it's just like weird waves.
If it was like something that you could go to like at like 3:00 p.m. in the afternoon, oh, that would be great. But to do stand up, you got to be up at stand up open mics don't start till like 11, 12. And you got to
No.
wait in line.
No, they
Aren't they
don't.
like
eight?
start
They're
at
like 8 or
7,
yeah.
8,
But when you're
9,
here till
10,
6.
hit up your girl Candace.
Yeah.
I can show you the ones that
You need to go do
Aren't at
your open
till
mics with
midnight.
Yeah.
Candace.
Right.
You guys should get into it. Get
Yeah,
into
we
it. Well,
should.
she's already in it. I have a question for you about stand-up world.
Okay, go for it.
I'm so curious because I know you're in the scene and like you see the same comics night after night because they're your friends, and so it's like, are they constantly telling the same jokes, and do you have to like force yourself to laugh at the same jokes all the time?
So something that's really cool, I think, about the stand-up community is none of us feel pressured to laugh at anybody's stuff.
Nope.
But how does that make it worse?
I don't think so. I think, so if I think something is, okay, so first of all, you definitely hear the same people doing the same jokes a
Yep.
few times. Like, people have heard me do the same jokes so many times that they don't laugh anymore, but I'm just like, okay, I don't have any new material, but I want to go up and I want to do, and I just need to get up to do something, even if I don't have new stuff. So I kind of am going in knowing people aren't going to laugh. And then, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, what was your question? Again, I was like, I got really.
Okay, well, I guess, do you force laughter?
Not really. No. Sometimes I'll be like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Not often.
Okay.
Maybe occasionally. But yeah, I think there's a nice honesty in that community where everybody's like, I don't feel pressured to
I guess
laugh.
that does help. I guess
Yeah.
it does help. It motivates you to create new
But
stuff.
then you also know when something's really funny that you do. Because if all your peers laugh at something like a new joke or whatever, you're like, oh, then this works because I know these people aren't like faking it.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, you definitely hear a lot of the same stuff over and over again. And
I know so many other people's routines. Don't even know them like that. Just know them from going to open mics over and over again, and you doing the same Al Sharpton joke, which was funny as fuck though.
Okay, I have something to admit to, and it's a little bit okay. So I went to my friend Chelsea's stand-up show of hers recently, and here's the thing: I've been to so much amateur stand-up and amateur like improv. I don't mind going to stand-up shows, but if someone invites me to an improv show, I have to say no. Even if it's like good performers, I'm just like, there's nothing more excruciating to me at this point because I've seen so much terrible improv than going to somebody's improv show.
I think it's just a taste. Like there's a lot of people that love improv. I don't care for watching it, and like all three of my roommates are improvisers and they love it, and I'm like, that's cool. And then like stand up is my thing, so it's,
sometimes they combine stand up and improv shows and it's excruciating.
Where was the show?
It was at a little tiny black box theater somewhere, and she was the only stand up.
Oh no.
So it was all improvisers that had been doing it for a couple of years, but it was like
but
not
also because you're like, I just
good.
want to see my friend do stand up, and then you're watching all these like improv. I totally get it.
And then you have to stay, and the theater was so small that you can see, like, the lights are up, but you can see everybody there, and it's like 7 people in the audience, so obviously you can't get up and leave because it's so rude with such few people there. It was weird. I felt bad. I forced laughter.
Why aren't people in LA like, come to my piano recital? Whatever.
Okay, can I just say I have friends that are musicians and they pimp themselves out just as hard.
Really?
They don't use the words piano recital.
They don't say recital.
But they say, come to my gig at this cafe.
Oh, I see. I would only respond to a Facebook invite that said piano recital.
Yeah.
That's so classy as fuck.
Come to my niece's clarinet recital. Like
I'm gonna call my birthday party that next month. I'm gonna figure out, and I'm gonna say, hey everybody, come to my 20th piano recital.
My 20th life recital. Hey, that's actually pretty cool.
20, damn.
I'm about to turn 23 this year.
Wow, ew.
I know, it's weird to me.
We're all 20 somethings, and
almost.
You're early. You're about to be mid-ish.
I'm heading towards mid.
Towards mid.
I really do
heading
feel
towards late, and it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do feel like an adult now. Like, I can honestly say, like, I feel like when I started working here, I was not an adult and didn't know myself. But now I look at myself these days and I'm like, I do things and I like do it on my own. And I'm like, I'm a man now.
Yeah.
And it's like, when did this happen? And it's like, oh, this is the body that I'm going to have. Better be satisfied, not getting taller. Really thought I was going to be 6 feet.
Yeah.
Really thought.
It's weird. There's situations like, even though I'm younger than you guys, I feel like an adult, especially because like I moved out here very young and I was kind of on my own at 17, and so I feel like, you know, moving out and that kind of made me grow up and become an adult. But there's situations, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm an adult, like I'm doing this thing, but then there's situations where I feel like a child and I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, like, or because I also hang out with like a lot of my friends are older than me, it just happens to be, and so like
I think that's what comes with being in the comedy world, because I'm the same. Yeah and then they'll say something that you don't understand the reference to, and then I try to like let it
and
slide.
then they call you baby.
Exactly.
I hated that.
And
when
then
I was
they're
that age, I was like, when people said, oh, you're just a baby, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I hate you.
Exactly. And it's just like, oh, you don't get that, you don't understand that. It's like, yeah, you're right, I wasn't born, you old fart. Like,
yeah, it's like you're such a baby. It's like, okay, well, you sleep on your fucking cousin's couch, bitch. Do you want to go there? You want to play?
Couch.
Okay, I can dish it back. You want to call me a fucking baby? Okay.
Like, yeah, man, I never saw Labyrinth. Somebody
was talking to me about Dark Crystal. The Dark Crystal. Have you guys seen that?
Uh-uh.
I want to see it.
It's my favorite drug.
It's
The Dark Crystal.
Yep.
That shit.
Yep.
Did you
That
guys
shit
see
will-
Suicide
Yep.
Squad?
Did not.
Oh, never
Didn't
mind. I was gonna
see
make a reference.
Please
but,
do.
It was just like there's the girl in there. If Dark Crystal was a real drug, it would be like what the Enchantress looks like in Suicide Squad. It would make you look like that, which is just like kind of like a Dementor.
Okay.
You know, I got
So
this.
you should have just made it a Harry Potter reference instead of Suicide Squad.
How dare you? Ooh. No, wait, Will, come back. No.
I've been on this podcast a long time.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta get out of
I
here.
definitely should have though made it a Harry Potter reference. And I'm gonna go to Harry Potter Land soon, and I'm not gonna invite anybody. I'm probably gonna go with my mom.
Nobody wants to go anyway.
What are you
Yeah.
going to do?
I'm gonna get some butter beer
And leave?
and then leave. Like, oh, this is too much for me. It's overwhelming.
I paid $100 and $105 for butterbeer. The ticket is $100.
You paid
$5
$100?
$5 for the butterbeer. If you go in and just get the butterbeer, am I not making sense?
No.
Okay, never mind.
You made perfect sense to me.
Does butterbeer have beer in it?
No, it's just like butter and like root beer.
That's the shit I
It's
like.
That's what it looks like.
It's like cream soda.
Oh, I
with,
love
like,
cream
ice cream
soda.
in it or whatever.
I love cream soda, but you can't
Yeah,
have it
I
too
do.
much because it loses its to it. You know what I'm
Totally,
saying?
yeah.
Because cream soda is a different kind of soda.
Let me be
you know?
honest with you.
You know, it's got that.
It's
I
got
don't think cream soda has enough flavor.
You haven't had
Maybe-
the diet cream soda.
I haven't had the diet cream soda, or
I don't know,
Or
I'm not-
maybe I'm only drinking the diet, and that's why it doesn't have flavor.
No, I'm thinking you haven't had like a diet cream soda.
I swear to God.
I feel like the diet cream.
Are you serious? You really drinking diet?
I'm always drinking. I don't like the
Here's
taste
the deal,
of
Candace. You
sugary
don't know what you're talking about because you're just a baby.
I'm just a baby, you guys. I don't know about this. 1995.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
You guys
yet.
were all around when soda was the first one ever made.
Candace, you ever do anything stupid?
Yeah.
Is that all as far as that goes?
That's all I wanted to know, if you
All right.
were self-aware about that shit.
Oh yeah, I've done a couple stupid things here and there.
Yeah,
What's a
right.
stupid thing that you've done recently?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't do anything stupid.
Candace.
Me
Little
either.
jokester. Really?
I'm really good. I mean, I do a lot of stupid shit. So like, I feel like on camera. So I feel like in my regular life, I have to like calm down. Like once I get home, once I'm in my room, I pull no stupid shit. I use the outside world to do stupid shit. Like the moment I walk out my front door, but like in my own life, I'm real safe most of the time.
Yeah. I'm scared of everything. I'm scared to get in trouble.
Me too. I was
telling-
born that way.
Yeah, I was telling people the other day that, like, growing up, I never got in trouble with the principal, not once.
Yeah, I saw that Facebook video.
From first grade until, like, high school senior year, like, I never got in trouble. Because I was scared. I guess I was
Me
scared.
too.
But now I still don't do it because now I'm like, now I can just get arrested.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you.
I should have done it when I was in school. And then you just get shame, you know?
I grew
Yeah.
up like really afraid of like literally everything. Like I was afraid of like people, and I was afraid of monsters until like way too old. And I'm an adult now, and I've learned that fear is like something present in you forever. But when you're grown up, they call it anxiety, which is one of my favorite things I ever learned. And then you just deal with it. Yeah. Like I've learned that like you have a base amount of fear that you're gonna have in your life, and your brain will fill it with whatever. So now, like when I was a kid, I didn't know what existed in real life, so I was like monsters, and now I'm like taxes, or like Bill Nye.
You're not an adult, Will. You're not an adult.
What if I ripped
You
off my
couldn't
body?
think of anything other than taxes to have anxiety about.
The NASDAQ is down.
Yeah.
This isn't a good shot.
NASCAR, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say NASCAR?
NASCAR.
You know that's like a real big deal and everywhere else in the world but here.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be honest, y'all, we don't talk about that in California.
I don't even know what NASCAR is. I'm joking. I went to Great Clips one time as a kid, got my hair cut, and they gave me a NASCAR poster of a guy I didn't know.
And you had to act
I
like
have
you
a
really
friend
cared.
that is really into NASCAR.
In California?
In California.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a thing here.
It's not. And I get like I see why it's like real exciting, because that's like one of the ones you could really get fucked up. Like you're watching that and it's real tense. But like
Yeah.
for some reason in California, people are like, what? We don't watch NASCAR.
What's our boring sport? Like, what's the sport that no
Golf.
one else? I guess it.
You can
well,
go,
no,
like-
they do. They do like so much golf in the South.
Yeah.
Like they're really into it.
Like I went to San Diego, where you're from, recently, and I was like, man, this is the perfect golf spot.
Yeah.
It's like so much green. I had so many eye orgasms just walking around in San Diego.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
The people there are just hilarious, though.
Are they?
Yeah, you got a surf bro, you got a GTFO.
Yeah, and people just walk around in bikinis and shit. Not so much in LA. Too much smog will get on you.
Yeah, you don't want that smog getting on your
Wow,
skin.
in LA, I feel like when you think about LA as a child, everybody's walking around in bikinis. We should. I wish I was walking around in a bikini every day. That's fun.
Would you really?
That's
Yeah.
true. It's like Katy Perry's songs are like
California girls.
about girls in bikinis.
Yeah, and it's like,
It's not a thing.
yeah.
I mean, people are in very little clothes.
Yeah.
Like that's a thing. But
Yeah.
bikinis not so
only
much.
only in the beach towns.
People
would-
only go to the beach to take selfies. They don't actually do anything.
Like,
Are
yeah,
you
got my
kidding
got
me?
my photo. Leave.
I go to the beach and just like chill out, go in the water. The water's warm this time of year.
Is
Warm.
it?
Warm.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't
I'm
want to
not-
go.
Warm.
not
I
a beach
boogie
person.
boarded. Warm. It was incredible. You get the ocean water.
There's
Ugh.
jellyfish though. I
No.
can't.
Yeah.
I don't fucks with that because when I was a kid, I did grow up in LA, and so we would go to Zuma Beach every Thursday during the summer. Every time I got stung by a jellyfish.
What the
every single
fuck?
fucking time.
Why would you
Really?
keep
Yeah.
going in?
I loved the water, Will. I was like a mermaid. I was like a little fish.
I got
I
s-
loved the water.
So much so that you
But
were
now
risked
I'm
it.
like, now it's all I think about. Now that anxiety from childhood is like caught up with me, and it's like, no, I can't step a foot in the water.
I'm
I'll
not-
get stung.
No, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
scared of the water, but I'm still in it. I'm just like, this is fun. I'm having fun. But it's,
don't do
I'm
that.
The
scared-
only
I'm
time I
scared
go
I'm gonna
in
get
the water is
bit.
to like pee or take a shit.
You poop in the
What?
You poop in the ocean.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never done that because my mom told me no when I was like 5, and I was
The
like,
fish
oh, okay.
poop in the ocean.
I get it.
Wow, imagine like taking a shit and then it just washes right back off.
That's
Oh.
totally what happened.
I'm not a beach person. Like, it's just too much stuff that makes you uncomfortable there. Hot sand.
Love
like,
it.
The sand is so hot.
Yeah, it's too hot. Water getting into shit.
You guys are boring.
Wait,
Here's the
wait,
thing.
wait.
If I'm wearing a good pair of flip-flops and I get my
Oh.
towel just right and it's like twilight, like the sun's going down so it's not hot at the beach, and I'm just chilling on the beach with a J at night as like the
A
sunset's
guy named
happening.
Johnny.
Totally, yeah, a guy named Johnny. Or a girl named Jessica.
Yeah.
And I just sit and watch the sunset. I can chill at the beach. I love the beach.
I've never done it like that.
No?
No, I'm much more. I'm like the get there in the daytime, too hot, don't like it at all. Go back to the car for a minute, come out. Everybody's like, come have fun. I'm like, I'll be under the tree
There's trees?
at the one that we go to.
I don't need to go to that. I want a tree beach. For
I
sure.
feel like, yeah.
There's
Never-
nothing more romantic to me than like reading under a tree.
I don't like that.
Wait, are you romantic? So
I don't
you-
like romantic.
So you and significant other laying under a tree reading a book
to each
together.
other. Like
That's
no, like
so
reading each
fucking
other
hot.
poetry.
Wait, tell me some more about that
Okay.
shit.
Read each other poetry. Like just like find
Roses
poems.
are red,
Find poems
violets are
that
blue.
about the other person and say this is how like this is how I feel about you
Really?
right
She'll
now.
come to
And
that
then
shit?
you do that. Yeah.
Oh, if
Yes.
all the trees were oak.
That's hot.
It's hot.
There's
Especially
a
a little picnic.
man. I want to find the right poem to just get like girls like, hey, I really want to have sex with you now, because you read that.
Yeah.
We need to work on your delivery.
What do you mean?
We just need to work on, writing on girls' Facebook walls, writing on your poetry.
Okay, I got a lot of good poems.
You want to hear a great line from a Ben Lerner poem that has like haunted me forever?
Yeah.
It's like the end of a poem and it goes, "The children make love execution style and then hold each other like a moment of silence."
What the fuck is execution style?
I don't know.
Execution is like murder, right? Like dying.
Yes, and then the moment of silence is to like pay your respects to somebody who's just died. So it's just like a very haunting.
I'm spooked out right now.
I want to get fucked
Right? Do
execution
you have the
style.
chills or what?
I'm creeped out.
What what if you could get fucked so good that you died? That you died
Maybe that's what
right
that
there.
meant. That's
yeah,
exactly
I think
what that
so. That you just died, but it was in a good way.
Maybe it's like that you make love in a way where it's like, I can't be without you or
Yeah.
I'll die.
Oh,
Maybe that's what that means.
I've always been afraid of that I would love someone so much that I would like love them too much. That's why I don't get too deep in.
Isn't that why, like, some old people, like, when one of them dies, the
Yeah.
other one, like, dies from
Like-
loneliness?
Yeah,
Isn't
like,
that
oh,
a
fuck
thing?
it. Like, yeah, I ain't having that shit happen to me.
I agree with you.
I like shit that
Sad.
will be there forever, so.
I agree with you. And that's why I don't recycle.
I mean, my car.
I want the earth to die with me, actually.
If it did, I would feel honored. If my death date was also known as the day that Earth died, I would feel good.
Yeah. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait for, like, a meteor
A meteor.
to knock us all out of our misery, right? Like,
I have
right?
I have this suspicion. I like truly believe like I mean like I feel like if aliens came, I could deal with it. Like I believe I could
Right?
still be me. Yeah.
Dude, they're
Like,
walking among us.
No, but I mean like I open
live.
up my window and like an
They're
alien
here
comes.
in this room.
and takes you, or, like, it's just here?
Like they not that they want me, but they're just like, hey, we might kill some people. I want to be like, yeah, okay.
Would you run and scream?
No,
You would be,
no.
What
That's
if they,
exactly
what
what I'm
if,
saying I
But what
wouldn't
if
do.
they were killing you? Like,
If
that's
they
the
were trying to
thing.
kill
It's not-
me,
they don't come up to you, Will, and they're like, we're not going to kill you, Will, but we are going to kill some people. They're like, we're going to destroy Earth, and you're going to go. You're going to die.
You guys are speaking really ill of aliens right now.
Sorry.
You're
And
right,
You
though.
know them very well.
I'm just gonna say.
So will you tell what? Tell me a
they're
little bit
chill.
about them.
They're
Educate
walking,
me.
They're chill. They're walking among us, and they're just curious. You know, they're just curious, and they're just trying to figure out more about us. And they're like, "Why are you so behind in the times? Because we're so advanced."
They're like Japan.
Can I tell you what I believe?
Mm.
I believe that, I mean, I have a lot of theories, I believe, but if aliens are real and they're walking among us, they like to say people like you or I, like the weird ones, are the aliens. It is not us. It's the Johnnies. Welcome to work today. He's the alien, and they want to be like, it's the weirdos. It's the weirdos. Nah, the people in your life that are just like there.
The people that are happy, that find joy in everything,
Yeah, they're like, let's go to the movies today.
and they're smiling the whole time they say it.
Yep. You're the
You're an
fucking
alien.
alien bitch. You're the fucking son of a... You are the asshole who's the real alien the whole time.
I agree with that. Is that true? Can you confirm, Candace?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
And don't get me started on the state of North Carolina. I know what they're doing over there. That's where the hub of them are.
That's where they're doing the probes.
Oh, did you say Arizona?
I got probed by an alien once.
Can you please
My
go
friend-
into detail
my
about that?
Yeah.
Oh, my friend was actually telling me an interesting thing about that there are people who claim that they have, I don't know a lot about this at all, I don't have a lot of info on it, but she was saying that people who claim that they've been abducted by aliens, it's some sort of dream, it's a type of feeling you get in a dream or something, where there's like, oh man, I'm
Great,
not
it's
doing
gonna
this
happen to me tonight.
justice.
Is it like a DMT type of trip?
It's like something that can happen to
Dream?
anyone,
It's sort
you're
of like
saying?
you're tripping in your dream. That's what I think. And so it just feels like there's this presence here, and I don't think you necessarily see anything, but there's
Yeah.
like, and you, I don't know. Wow, I wish I,
had
more
a very
info,
I
but
get it.
scary
Somebody-
thought.
yeah.
What?
Like last night. It was last night.
Yeah.
Okay. We were talking about mental illness earlier, and like schizophrenia is one of those mental illnesses that I can only imagine would be like the worst thing to have to deal with, right?
I was worried about that a couple days ago.
Yeah, okay. Do you think there's any way that people who are schizophrenic are actually communicating with people on different planes?
Wow.
Totally.
That's
Like other dimensions. Maybe it's our world like mirrored, and they're living on our world and that world at the same time, and they're like answering to people.
That's like
that
a
are
really,
there.
that's a cool thought.
That's interesting to think.
Yeah.
That
I am
could be.
so writing a movie about that.
That's really cool.
Wow.
Probably
That
already
could,
been
that
done.
could totally be it. I'm totally open. I'm open to everything and every possibility. I'm
Yeah.
like, totally. That could totally be it. That's cool. That's a cool thought that I've never heard before.
I had this weird thought that I shouldn't share, but like I recently started thinking that there's another voice inside of my head that's also me, and I feel like I talk to me sometimes. Like there's this me in my head that like just is always like fuck everything, and I'm like nah, and I don't know.
That's okay.
But sometimes it's a happy me. I don't know. I just feel like I can. I think it's a part of adulthood. Like this. I think your consciousness becomes more mature and lets you know when you're doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to me, it feels like another guy. But it's still me.
I talk to myself all the time.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy. That's not a crazy thing, for sure. My hands are so clammy. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I'd regret that shit.
I'm sorry.
I love little clams. Little clams.
I love to eat mussels. Speaking of clams, I love to eat mussels.
Do you really?
I love the Squeeze song, Pulling Mussels from Shell. It's a good song.
What's that thing that people eat? Oysters? You ever had oysters?
I've had deep fried.
Good.
oysters.
My dad likes oysters, and every time my mom cooks them, she's like, I don't like oysters, but your dad likes them. Look like pussy to me. Or something along that lines. Or
Stop
tastes like
it.
pussy. It either smells or looks like pussy.
It's definitely got a texture to it.
And that's what it is, the texture. It's got a pussy texture.
It's got a little bit of a pussy texture.
I've never eaten it because I was like, ooh, I'm a virgin. I don't want to eat that. But I mean, shit, these days, I'll probably just eat an oyster.
Oh, I thought you were talking about pussy.
No, I put my mouth on a pussy before. I don't know. I don't remember what it tastes like. I've heard dudes be like, oh, that shit tastes so good. I'm like, nah, it tastes like skin, dude. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, pussy tastes like strawberries. What the fuck is wrong with her shit? Is it preservatives in there? That's just me.
See, you need to get back into stand-up.
No, I can't. I've got a broken leg.
What? That's not a... No,
Someday.
you're not.
I for sure will before I'm done.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, no, but I do think that talking to yourself is a totally normal thing.
I think so too.
I do it when people are around too, and that freaks people out a
Yeah.
little, so I try not to.
See,
And I like to pretend like I was talking to my dog.
like,
I wasn't. When I say stop it, I'm talking to
To
myself.
myself.
No, don't do that. Don't eat that. No, I'm talking to myself.
the way I do it though, this is why it kind of creeped me out because I realized you guys seen Spider-Man, the first one?
Yeah.
There's this scene where the Green Goblin is looking in a mirror and he's like talking to himself.
Evil
And
villains talk to themselves. Yeah.
I'm very much an evil villain, but I do good. And
What was
I
the
really do
last good thing that you did?
You're right. I don't do good. I do nothing. I'm very good at not affecting.
Okay, that's fair.
I can honestly say that. Like, if I was in the superhero world and I was a character, I wouldn't be a good guy or a bad guy. They'd be like, we just bring him here to handle it. Like,
That's so funny.
yeah, I'm neither. I'm neither good nor bad in this world.
Yeah, you just exist.
Yeah, I just exist. Like, if you went to everybody I know and was like, has Will been fucking with you? They'd be like, no. Has Will been helping you? No. No.
How do you feel about Will? No.
No.
If you guys could be like, what do you think your character in a movie is? Like based on your personality, like which character are you?
Depends which me is present that day.
Okay. Are you like the leading man? Are you the best friend? Are you like
I feel like
sad bus driver?
I'm the real life version of Barney in How I Met Your Mother, but not the like cool. You ever seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the cool Barney like the.
You just said you don't. Pussy tastes like skin.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's you.
If you remove, I'm the Barney that's like the real Barney, like doing magic tricks and saying stupid shit. If you take off all
when he's
the,
like entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
the at-home Barney. I'm none of the outside Barney.
Yeah, I'm just
Gotcha.
a sleeping dog.
Which one?
Just the one that's always sleeping.
So
in
you're the
corner.
cute animal in the movie.
You could be an animal
or
voice.
You're Marley.
or the dad. You guys, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah,
Let's go get ice
let's
cream.
go get ice cream.
I'm just thinking if there was a show, a cartoon like Bob's Burgers, and you did the dad's voice, I would watch it.
Hi.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bob's Burgers.
That's not how it
This
goes.
is my voice acting demo.
Okay.
Hi. Welcome to Bob's Burgers.
I'm so glad that cough was in there.
Bob.
I know. Me too.
Next voice. This is a dog.
Woof woof, I'm a little dog.
Any
Let's
other
hear it.
voices? Maybe
what
the
about a
little-
baby?
I'm a baby. I don't know what I'm doing.
And it,
What about the grandma?
Oh boy, oh man, I'm so old. But listen, I got a hamburger here at Bob's Burgers.
Goldfish.
Oh my God.
A goldfish?
yeah.
High school bully.
Yo, what's up? I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna smack you against the locker.
That was so good. I would
What
hire you in
real.
2 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Damn.
Next week, Candace got on SNL off that.
I know. I know. She's not coming to SourceFed, you guys. She's going to SNL. So.
Y'all
Tight,
ever think
cool.
about patience?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I could use more. For sure.
Patience, like when you're a doctor and you're like,
No.
let
Patience.
me listen to your heart.
No, like the virtue.
The virtue. I realize that what makes me the
Yeah, I
most
don't
upset
have
in
a
my
ton of
life
that.
is waiting. Like going to Target. Okay, so I went to Target today, and I was like looking for helium for a new video, and I see this guy pushing a basket, red shirt, khakis on. I'm like, oh, where's do you work here? He's like, yeah. I was like, where's the helium at? And he pauses for a second and looks at me weird and like kind of smiles, has some braces on. I'm like, this is strange. He said downstairs, and I said thank you. I went downstairs, couldn't find the helium. Looked for a guy, and I said, hey, where's the helium at? And he said upstairs. And I was like, oh, that guy upstairs lied to me. Went upstairs, found the helium, and then I went to go check out. And I was like, fuck, a line. I hate waiting. That's why I started telling this story. And then I noticed the guy that was in line with the red shirt and the khakis on was also in line. And he fucking lied to me. He didn't work at Target.
That is so fucked up.
I think he fucking got me.
That's
He
awesome.
said to me that he worked there.
love
Man,
it.
that's cold.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, P.S. If
That's
you're in line
funny.
at Target, it's a long line. Just go to the return section.
Really?
And check out there. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Or go to
You just go,
self-checkout.
hey, can I check out?
Yeah. They're like, okay.
Interesting. Or probably like the electronic
Once again,
section,
I'm
too.
scared of everything. Probably not going to do that.
Candace,
I love any excuse to do self-checkout so I don't have to talk to anyone. Perfect.
I feel bad though, cause like that's like a human job that could have been, and now it's a robot.
I think that as long as they keep both happening, it's
Yeah.
fine.
As long as
If they
there's
replace
more,
it, I'll be like, that's not good.
as long as it's 90% human and 10% that
Robot.
lady, and she wants
That
the chip too.
lady.
Yeah, that lady that does the voices for all electronics.
It's Siri.
I like
she
her,
does
though.
all the voices.
I think I'm gonna switch mine to Australian.
She's
'cause the
actually
British
going to
isn't
be,
working.
Siri's going to be your biggest competition in the voice acting world. So,
1 second.
uh-oh.
Hello. Welcome. Wait, I can't do it.
The Apple.
Hello. This is Apple.
Whoa.
Please turn left at the light. Turn right on Apple Drive.
I hate them so much.
Turn left. I don't know where to go. I am lost. Thank you.
That was so good, but they're way
Please.
more annoying than that.
Okay, ready?
Please, someone use that. Please someone use that clip that is royalty free. Please put that in a movie or something.
Turn left at Santa Monica Boulevard.
Sanya Monica.
U-turn ahead. Oh shit, you missed that because I didn't say it faster.
I like how they have Snoop Dogg now and all that, and Morgan Freeman.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had mine as Colonel Sanders for a while.
You're hilarious. That's not a thing.
No, it was.
What does Colonel Sanders sound
It
like?
was, I think, the Colonel Sanders ad. Like the guy in the commercial's voice.
Have you seen the new ones though? There's like these new KFC commercials with this crispy guy, and it's like they basically took the guy from The Most Interesting Man in the World and put him as the Colonel. So he's like all like crispy looking, and it's awkward.
Wait,
Is
it's
he
the
like
same
hot?
guy?
It's like supposed to be, yeah.
Wait, what?
So,
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's just like
Hot.
imagine the
Is
guy
he
from.
Is he sexy? Is he
No.
a sexy
Yeah,
guy?
he's supposed to be like island sexy.
No, he's not.
But he's also like the Colonel at the same time. From the new commercials, you haven't seen it?
Oh, I
I
They're-
have
don't know.
not seen that.
They're
I would never
advertising
think
their
the
new crispy.
Colonel Sanders would be sexy.
I mean,
It
that's
just
what they're
honestly
trying.
like. Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
That
You'd smash.
old man, crispy chicken, already reminds me of old people's skin, and like.
Exactly.
But like. It
I think
doesn't
that's
matter
what-
how, even if you're a hot old guy, you're still gonna have crispy chicken skin, no matter what. So I don't.
chicken skin.
It's still gross to me.
Yeah.
Please don't sell. Like old people should not sell me chicken.
Yeah, I agree. They should definitely change the face to mine. Hey, everybody. KFC. I love this chicken, and I'm on this boat.
Do you know how much money you would make from that? Oh my God. You'd have millions of dollars if they put your face on every KFC.
People
Billions.
don't realize how much money you can make from commercials.
Yeah.
It's like upwards of like a national commercial could be like between $70,000 and over $100,000.
There are people out here who that is what they do. They're like, I wake up every morning, I go do 5 commercial auditions so I can get one and not work for the rest of the year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a job.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I had a friend who got like a Super Bowl commercial, and those pay way more.
Yeah.
He got $120,000
Woo!
for that
to go
one
and
commercial,
smile
and he got to be in a
look.
commercial with fucking Elton John.
Oh, that's
So
cool
it's
as
like-
Did he
shit.
even have a speaking part?
No,
Exactly.
he didn't have to say a damn thing.
That's fucking crazy.
Hello.
TV is different than working on the internet, I've learned. It's like everything is like so produced and like money is there.
It's well oiled.
Yeah.
People are like getting paid good money to not fuck up.
Yeah, they're like, I have a career. On the internet, they're like, man, fuck it, man. We got a camera, throw it on.
They're like, we'll do it when we do it,
yeah.
and keep everybody waiting.
I like the internet though. I really think that like it's getting better and better as years come on. Because when we first started making videos like years ago, you know, back in like the late 2000s, it was like people were like, you can make money off that, and now there's full corporations here.
I feel like it's better because TV people are moving to internet stuff.
They
And
are.
I have worked on many sets where it's like professional TV people
Yeah.
running it, and it goes so fast and it's so flawless.
It
And
really
it's-
is.
Honestly, it makes everything. It
Yeah.
makes you a better creative person because you don't have to worry about anything.
It's because in that everybody does their job.
Exactly.
And in the internet, everybody's like, oh yeah, right, I do this and I do that and I do all this other
And
shit.
I set up a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If everybody's focused on their own job, maybe we would get somewhere.
Who are you calling out?
Grant.
Grant?
I don't know why.
Why Grant? Like, you
I
could have
don't know.
called out anyone that's in this room right now.
I don't
felt like calling out Grant.
happening.
Like,
Oh,
huh?
he's just calling our guys out on
Yeah.
being unprofessional.
Yeah, I just feel like he's being really unprofessional last week.
Yeah.
I was in a meeting with him and he raised his voice a little too high and I'm just like, Grant, what the fuck?
Will said, Grant, what the fuck? And then he spilled coffee on his face.
I mean,
Whoa.
he needed the coffee spilled on his face because that's the type of attitude he was presenting to me.
Yeah. I was there. It was really crazy. Grant had to go to the hospital, so.
Yeah. You don't know that 3 days before that, Grant tried to sell me a gun in the parking lot.
Are you serious?
Yeah. A Beretta 512.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's 15 calibers, Bree.
Is that a real gun?
No, I know nothing about guns.
A Beretta?
I would
Is that
believe
what you say?
512.
When you say Beretta, I'm just like, yeah, come on.
I knew a name. I know a
Yeah,
name.
you know somebody's last name.
I know that there's also numbers in video games after the gun. They're like a Beretta 16K. So I went with 512, which
Yeah.
is like an area code, sounds like.
Was that your old area?
No,
code?
mine was 510, but 415.
You went there? Yeah, I got a Bazooka 805, 818, 310. Those are all the LA area.
I thought you were starting to.
A bazooka.
A
phone
bazooka.
number.
You know?
No, an Uzi. What's
An Uzi.
An Uzi. I got an Uzi.
That's the funny
818.
gun. That's the like, if the
I thought that
Uzi
was
is like,
an alcoholic drink that people in Greece.
that's Ciroc.
No.
It could. I think that could also.
Is it
Uzo.
Uzo?
Uzo Aduba is an actress.
What is that alcohol? It's Uzo. Yeah, I just got confirmation.
That's funny. I like Uzis are funny to me because that's the gun that's in the movies that they're like, I'm a 50s gangster. Brrrr. That's all I know about
Yeah.
guns.
Yeah.
Like whoever had that. And like these days, you could rob a lot of shit with that.
Well, people get AK-47s
Where?
online, anywhere. Like you can get an AK-47 now.
I could just go and buy a gun on the internet.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Is it?
I think there's got to be some kind of rules, but like it shouldn't be that easy.
Yeah, it really shouldn't. It shouldn't because everybody thinks they're a gangster now.
I mean, yeah. Honestly,
Only
though,
I am.
you're kind of a buster, though. I heard somebody was talking to me recently, and they were like, they pissed somebody off, and they were like, I can't tell this story right already. It's too far in my brain.
There was a kid in a movie theater that kept kicking the seat in front of him, and the guy turned around and pulled a gun on the kid. I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the world I
crazy.
want to live in.
Yeah. Back to alcohol, though.
Yeah.
That's the
No,
number
it's
one.
like now I'm like thinking of what kind of alcohol. Is it a vodka?
It's like a sweet licorice.
It's a
tasting
liqueur.
drink. It's
a
a
liqueur?
liqueur. The only
Ciroc.
reason I know this, let me tell you. My mom, growing up, my mom would make me go to the Greek festival, the local Greek festival,
That sounds lovely.
every year, and
Harry.
she would drink it, I think, or maybe somebody would drink it that I would go with.
Was your mom the
And you
type of
smell-
person who's like, "Here, honey, have a sip"? Wink.
Yeah.
Wink.
I don't want to call my mom out on television,
But
but maybe.
Maybe.
I will not confirm nor deny. Yeah, and it has a little.
Candace is a fucking alien. She said that earlier about aliens. She's saying it about her mom.
I am
Yeah.
100% an alien. But yeah, I also have a Greek uncle too. And he also drinks this.
Do an impression.
No. I'm your uncle and I'm Greek.
That was wow.
Make
that
it
was
a
great
little
accent.
bit more offensive if you can.
I honestly don't know what a Greek, like Italian. I
Uncle
got it.
Jesse, Full House. You know, he was originally Stephanopoulos, or his last name was Konstopoulos.
What?
Uncle Jesse, yeah.
Isn't that his name though? It
No,
was.
they changed it to
Stamos.
no.
John Stamos.
Fuck, I used to know everything
Wait,
about
Joel
Full
is
House.
okay. Joel is sitting there nodding and shaking his head and confirming and
switched his-
denying everything. Just tell us
They
the
switched his
truth.
last name, right? Originally, his original last name was
Stephanopoulos.
Changed his name. It was always Konstopoulos.
Cochran.
Konstopoulos.
No, maybe it's the opposite. At first, it was Cochran,
John
and then they changed the.
Stamos.
Tell me I don't know something about John Stamos on Full House. God damn. Worst show I've ever been on.
Did you see? You were on Full House.
No, this one right now.
Oh, have you seen Grandfathered? That
No.
show with him and Josh Peck.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
I watch every episode.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Is it still on?
Not
Is
particularly.
it good or do you hate watching?
Let me tell you, you guys. I watch a lot of TV, and sometimes you run out of things to watch on TV, so you got to watch other seasons of things on the TV.
I get it.
So I watch all of Grandfathers, and do I enjoy it? Yeah. Do I love it? No. Do I think it's funny? No.
I've
But
watched
I
these shows.
watch it. Goddamn.
Dude,
Yeah.
like, I really liked, I can't find the thing, but I really
Would I
like
love
that show.
to be on the show? Yes.
Melissa and Joey, ever seen that? You ever seen Melissa and Joey?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to watch
I've seen a trailer of it,
Oh.
and I was like, no.
It's like, it is one of those shows that I should not be watching, but I love it. It's like, is it funny? To me? Absolutely. Like, but it's,
That's okay. I think so many things are funny that really are not, so I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
and it's like that will they, won't they thing, and I just like it. It's like gonna
love
go on
that.
forever.
I love that.
And plus, she used to be Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I love her. I
Ooh,
will
love
support
it.
her through anything.
I
Me too.
remember.
Thin.
Listen to this. I remember a story about you and me and Melissa Joan Hart. I was coming to stay with Bree years ago at her house
Yeah.
during VidCon many
I
moons
can't believe
ago.
your mom let you stay with me.
Wait, you know
My mom's
Bree
cool. I know Bree.
longer than you've known me?
Long.
You were
Maybe
You were
not. I think we knew
16.
each other on the web.
Yeah. I realized that was
Before
4
that.
years ago. Wasn't that during the Olympics
It
time?
wasn't 4 years ago. It was probably 5.
Oh,
5, baby.
story.
Anyway, so you like picked me up. I feel like, did you pick me up
I
from
picked
somewhere?
you up at VidCon.
You picked me up at VidCon, and we were heading back to your house, and you were like, oh, we should stop at this bakery that's like Melissa Joan Hart's old bakery. And
Yeah,
it was called, like,
Sweethearts.
Sweethearts, right? And then we like drove past or something, and it was closed.
I went to Sweethearts 3 times a week thinking she would be there. Like, I went to go see her because that was her cupcake and froyo store. And I loved that place. It was, I mean, it was shit.
Was
Honestly, it was shit. Let's be real. Like, it was disgusting froyo, and the cupcakes were like stale as shit.
I want a cupcake
I was
now.
praying to run into her. And that was the day all my dreams died until she followed me on Twitter.
Oh, but she follows everybody.
But I realized she follows everybody.
Yeah, she probably every time I click on somebody, it says also followed by Melissa Joan Hart.
She follows like 200,000 people.
Yeah.
So I really just don't feel a connection to her at all anymore. I still love her and I'll support her.
You never saw her?
career. No, I never saw her.
That's sad to me.
It's really sad. It's really sad.
Oh well, rest in peace, Melissa Joan Hart.
Joanne.
If you
I love Melissa Joanne.
if you like this episode of the SourceFed Podcast, tell us what your favorite reason to like Melissa Joan Hart is.
Speaking of this sign off, does that mean it's time to go?
Yeah.
I think it's been a great show, guys.
I
It's
think
been
so
great.
too.
It's
I've
been
had fun.
fun. It's been real.
You guys, thanks again to our sponsor, Helix Sleep. It's been a good ride on this episode today. And where can people find you?
People can find me on my YouTube channel, Hunan Penguin, and you can follow me on Twitter at Candace Sucks.
Yeah.
How many U's in the sucks? Or is it X's?
Just SUCKS.
When can you start posting those Facebook videos on Twitter? I think they're very shareable.
Never.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I only post my Facebook statuses as videos, just so everybody knows what he's talking about.
Can I start posting them to my Twitter?
You can post. Can you post my videos to your Twitter?
Yeah.
From my Facebook?
Yeah. I'm going to
Please say
download
no,
them
please say
without.
no, please say hell no.
I'm just doing it.
No.
As soon as we get off here, I'm walking over there and doing it.
No, they're copyrighted.
Yeah.
Will, where can people find you?
YouTube.com/peoplebelike on Twitter, Mr. William Haynes, and at William Haynes on Instagram. And this is my iPad.
Will is not going to stay for my sign off, so I'm going to make this quick. You can check out Nuclear Family for new sketches every Tuesday and Thursday, and say hi to me on Twitter and Instagram at Bree Esrig. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I'm Bob. I'm downloading your videos right now.
I'm Candace.
And I'm Bree.
All right, getting a little intense there, Billy. I think it's burning my eyes.
Did I tell you that I'm now vomit free since 2016?